The playoffs. It's the best time of the year. It's January. It's 2021. All right, we got 6 games, 2 days of football this weekend coming up in moments. Welcome, NFL postseason pregame show, wild card weekend in 2021. All right, let's clear out all of the picks from last year's playoffs. Let's document all these. So, obviously, we added more playoff games. All these playoff games will be worth, all the wild card games, I should say, will be worth 1 point here in 2021. Now that I think about it, I'm going to add some more stuff here. But, yeah, it's time to get some picks in. All right, let's start with Saturday early game. It's on CBS. It's the Indianapolis Colts and it's the Buffalo Bills. The Colts, obviously, with veteran quarterback Phillip Rivers. They have been led to the playoffs by their great defense. On the other side, it's Josh Allen, who is a transcendent talent out of Wyoming just a couple of seasons ago. And the Bills will actually have fans at this game. Andrew Cuomo approved that a few days ago. So I guess I won the regular season. Let everybody know that. But I will pick first on the second game. So, Jordan, I'll start with Colts and Bills.
These are pretty too. I mean, we're getting down to the best teams. And this game, I think it's hard. It's at home. It's going to be cold, but I'm going to have to say I'm going to have to go with the Bills for a safe pick. I would pick the Colts. If you gave me 10 of these games, I mean, I'll pick the Colts a few times because what the Colts can do, they're pretty good. But against the Bills, and I saw what they're ranked, they're like really high ranked in offense. Can the Colts defense stop Josh Allen a bunch of times? Probably not. But prove me wrong, Colts.
All righty. Buffalo, New York's forecast for tomorrow's game looks like it'll be above freezing at about 32 degrees at kickoff, get up to 35 by the end of it. So the weather obviously isn't as bad as it could be in Buffalo, but the Bills will have fans for the first time this season. And I think that does play a factor slightly, and I think it really gives the Bills a little bit more to play for, and I'm going to go with the Bills as well. I'm going to agree with Jordan. I think the Colts have really been out of this playoff scene for a few years. They had Andrew Luck. Phillip Rivers in the playoffs has not done very well. I think he won a game one time, and then in the wild card just a couple of years ago with the Chargers. And then they lost to Peyton Manning and the Broncos, and that was history. All right, game 2. It is in Seattle, Washington. It is the Rams. It is the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. Russell Wilson. They have been really good as of late. I was very impressed when we saw, I don't know, what's that dude's name? John something for the Rams that played last week against the Cardinals. I think that was an impressive performance by the Rams. But with the Seahawks, you get Russell Wilson. You get a tremendous receiver in DK Metcalf, as well as Lockett and all of the other weapons that they gave Russell Wilson this year. And I think they got home field. It's not what it usually is, but Wilson usually does not go out in the wild card round.
The Rams are somehow in the playoffs. I don't know how. I think the Cardinals should be in here. But I think the Seahawks will just have an easy time beating the Rams. Rams have no defense at all. And against a Seattle team that has a pretty good offense, you probably will lose this game.
All right, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it is the Washington football team in primetime on NBC. I was shocked to see that this would be a night game in Washington. They don't have any fans. It's like, what are we even watching in this game? But the thing is that Washington has had a pretty good year. They advanced all the way to division championship, just a game under 500. On the other side, it's Tampa Bay. They're led by Tom Brady. They've got a lot of talent around him, including Evans, Godwin, and all those guys that love to make Tampa Bay look good. And they ended up a long drought. All right, Jordan will get this one going. Again, NBC Saturday night. Saturday night on NBC.
What was the game again? I was paying attention.
Buccaneers and Washington football team.
Buccaneers.
All righty. Tom Brady should be ready to go. And I think I'm going to go with the Buccaneers as well. But the problem with Washington is, Alex Smith at any point really could be out for like career. And I don't think that's worth betting on. And I know he has that he's a good quarterback. He may be on a good day, can play with Tom Brady at the same level, but Tom Brady has so many more weapons, so much more consistency this year. Washington is a good story, but I'm going to go with Tampa Bay to beat the football team. Anything else you got to say about the Saturday games, Jordan?
No.
Alrighty, that has been the Saturday edition of the show. We'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday edition. Thanks for watching.